What's up, everyone? I'm going to start giving updates every day on my journeys. I did start this on May 2nd. I started this documentary of basically my life and vowed to make a video a day. You can go back and look all the way back to May 2nd. And that's what I've tried to do, is make a video every day. I got behind. I've kind of went through some obstacles in life and had some problems, but I am a little behind on videos, but I'm going to try to make a video a day, and I'm getting ready to make multiple videos a day to try and catch up. And so I'm just going to be continuing documenting my life. This is the next journey I'm getting ready to go on. I am a minimalist, and I live out of my camper, and I just have a truck and a business I call Demolition Man, to where I put my hands on stuff and I go and I just clean up trash and demo houses, tear down complete houses. I run heavy equipment. I do all kinds of stuff. I'm a hard worker. I'm a big guy, 6'3", about 300 pounds. And I really put my heart and soul into stuff when I do it. And I'm getting ready to go out and try and help people in North Carolina. And I think that there's a lot going on out there that I don't know. And instead of speculating or talking about it or anything else, I'm going straight out there. And I've been so busy doing everything that I have been doing that I haven't really kept up with any of this. So I don't really know what's going on out there. I don't have TV. I haven't had television in over 20 years. I got Facebook, obviously, and stuff like that, but I haven't been watching it because I've just been busy doing my own thing. So I'm going out there and to put hands on it. Either way, no matter what, I know there's people that need help. So I'm going to go out there and try and help them. And I don't have much right now. I have $431, and I'm in Lebanon right now, getting ready to drive all the way out there, Lebanon, Missouri. And I'm driving out there. I just picked up my last load of stuff for the last 2 days. I kind of been running around picking up stuff that I can try and take out there to the people in need. I put an ad out on Facebook that said, hey, if anybody has anything they want to contribute, let me know and I'll take it out there. So I'm currently met my last person here at the Lebanon movie theater, and I'm getting ready to head out there right now. So that's my next journey in life and what's going on. People may say that it's political or stuff. I had a post taken down out of Lake Area Happenings or whatever, and I think they were trying to say that this is political, but my existence is political and my everything is political. So I can't really talk without being political, because there's just so much going on, and I put it all out in the open, and I lay everything out the way it is. And I'm at the end of it, I'm trying to help people, and I'm trying to be open and honest about everything. And this isn't about me. I'm encouraging people to put hands on in your community, and I don't want to be any publicity. I'm not trying to get anything out of this. I'm trying to show people that there's a different way that we can help the world and help the communities by hands on ourselves, instead of depending on the government to do it and depending on all that. Let's go out and do it ourselves. And I'm trying to create positivity in this world, and I don't like the publicity of it, but at the same time, I'm trying to I got to be able to show others that there's another way. So instead of just talking about it and saying, hey, you should do this, I'm just going to go do it and show others it can be done, and just kind of document the process. So anyways, full circle, I'm going out to North Carolina, and I'm trying to help out people out there. And I do have a trailer load full of stuff. I have a toy hauler that I live out of, and I'm pretty good on a four-wheeler, and I'm taking a four-wheeler out there too. And I hear there's people up on the mountain that they can't get to. And when I was a kid in my younger days, I've had a lot of four-wheelers, a lot of cool ones. I've had Banshees, Quadzillas, Honda 450Rs, and I used to hill climb, and I was the hill climb master. I know some of my buddies might try and dispute that, but I was the hill climb master, and I'd look at a hill and it would just look insane, and my buddies would be like, there ain't no way you can do that. And I'd just go for it and shoot up it, and I wouldn't always make it. Sometimes the four-wheeler would roll back down, and it'd roll down, and I'd get to the bottom, and I'd bend the handlebars back up and give her hell again, and just keep going, and just do it until I finally made it, and then I could be like, yeah, I did it, now it's your turn. And so it's just what I grew up doing. I don't have a good four-wheeler right now. I've had to sell it. I got my boy a starter four-wheeler. It's a little Honda 250 four-stroke, and he's letting me take it out there and take it out there to help. So I'm going to go out there. I'll be riding that, and I'll be getting up the mountain. It's a small enough bike to where if I do get in a situation, I can bail off it pretty easy. But I'm a big guy, so I'll be able to wheel this thing around pretty good. And my goal is to try and get up to where other people don't go and help out and just do anything I can. I want to put as much time hands-on as I can. My plan is to go out there and no matter what, put 3 days of work hands-on in. And from there, I'm going to need to obviously generate revenue because I've only gone out there with $431. So I don't like asking people for money. That's not my thing. So I always feel weird taking money and doing that. So I always just rely on myself and my own two hands. I've got my own business and I work at the lake and I do fine on my own. I can always work as much as I want to work, but I'm a minimalist, so I have it pretty easy at the lake. I've traveled around the world in Lake Tile, not the world, but the United States and Lake Tile, and I'm used to traveling and making money and being in hard situations, and also the road life and living on the road and what it takes. So I've never done this before and just straight bailed out with hardly any money in my pocket and just went on random adventures and said, where is life going to take me? And I'm going to work and help people along the way. So I don't know where it's going to take me, but that's my life is I'm going to try and just work and help people and just go and travel. And I still want to go home and see my family occasionally, but I think this is kind of where I'm going to veer my life for a little while. I don't know how long I'll do it, but I've got about a little over 6 months left to keep up on my documentary. Like I said, I started on May 2nd, so I've got quite a bit in order to do that, and I'd like to just kind of make a documentary of just positive stuff in the world. I tell weekly comedy stories. I have a bunch of inventions. I have a whole list of this stuff already planned out, but once a week I do inventions and tell funny stories. I talk philosophy. I do all kinds of stuff, but that's on my YouTube page. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to create positivity and a little different way of thinking in this world. I'm more freedom-minded, community-oriented, and I'm saying that we can basically do stuff without the federal government and do stuff on a local level, hands-on. And that's just the mentality and thought I'm trying to encourage. And I don't think it's a bad thing. To not be a hypocrite, I'm running for sheriff. I was running in Camdenton. I switched counties. I'm now in Morgan. Since I live out of my camper, I don't technically have an address, and they don't acknowledge me to be able to have an address. I tried to get an address at Sunrise Beach years ago. They said I was in a camper and wouldn't let me have an address. And I said, well, I can't vote if I don't have an address. And they're like, well, you got to have a physical address to have a P.O. box. So I'm in some kind of gray area. I don't even know. But I grew up in Morgan County, and I've been living there a little bit. So I figured out it was probably the right thing to do was to register in Morgan County to vote. And while I was there, I went ahead and filed for write-in sheriff. And you can go through the documents or the documentary and just check all that stuff out. I'm kind of wild. But that's not what this is about. This is, I'm just done with that stuff. Politics sucks, and I'm so burnt out on it. I'm just looking forward to putting my hands on some stuff, getting back to work, and getting off doing so much electronic stuff. And it's going to be a little more grainy maybe, and a little more real, and a little more to the point. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on documenting, like I said, for the next year or 6 months of my life. I'm starting right now, going to North Carolina and just trying to help out people there and document what all's going on. I've heard a lot of different crazy stories, and I don't know. Like I said, instead of assuming or instead of trying to believe one way or the other, I'm just going to go out there and put hands on and help people out, try and generate a little work and then help people out, and I'll kind of document everything as I go. I'm going to show people real quick what I'm working with and what we got going on. Let's see, I'm going to flip my camera around. So this is my F-250. And I got 2 water tanks in the back. So those water tanks, I figure, are going to be a great necessity for people needing water. One of them is food grade. It had liquid smoke in it, so there will be a smoky flavor to the water, but it's better than not having water. So, and smoky flavor, it could be worse. It could be like ketchup or something. So I think liquid smoke was just the best of all worlds there. And then the other one, yeah, like I said, it's just an old one I had. There's the old four-wheeler. Like I said, I don't have a good four-wheeler right now. I've sold them, and I got my boy a four-wheeler, and it's good for him. It's a beginner bike for shifting gears and stuff. He hasn't got to a clutch yet. I'm trying to get him there, but this is a good start for getting him used to gears. And front tires, a little bald, don't mind them guys. I got faith they'll hang out. And I'm just bringing gas cans, got an extra generator. I do got a generator over there in my camper and a gas can. And then I got my homie. He's a good helper, aren't you, Eli? You good boys. Yeah, had to get him. And then, what do we got over here? Yeah, hose for the water. That's a bunch of hose. I got ramps. I got pumps. I got battery powered pumps, and I have non-battery powered pumps that I can run off the generator. And this is a toy hauler camper. So before I show everyone what the inside looks like, I'm going to show what it looked like before when it was nice and clean, because it's a little full and cluttered with stuff right now. And she is loaded. I mean loaded. I could probably go all the way to the roof, but I think it would be too heavy. But there's all kinds of goodies in here. That's like camping stoves, rakes, I mean bags and bags and bags of clothes and goods and toys. We've got toys for the kids and more toys. We've got pack and plays. We've got, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. That's my camper. Usually I made that custom too. Look at that. Oh yeah, and look, there's my custom, or my fine art. Look at that. Yeah, that's fine art. Don't judge. It'll be right. But anyways, this is what all I'm taking. This is a good sized room. I wish I could get a full perspective of how big it is. I'll go to the other side. Here's the other view. Here's the other way. And she is full in here. There's a chair under there. You can't hardly see it. But, I mean, that's my bike. It's bike high. Full of stuff. That's a lot of weight. Truck's pulling her pretty good, though. So, yeah, that's my plan. That's everything I got going on. Like I said, I'm headed right now to North Carolina. I'm planning to head to Asheville and seeing if I can take these donations somewhere and lighten the trailer load a little bit. And from there, I want to go up on the mountain and just see to where I can get to the heart of it and where I can help the people that need it the most and go from there. Maybe I'll check and see in Asheville if they can give me a reference on the mountain where I can take stuff up to the mountain too. I don't know. I'm going to take this somewhere. I have no idea what I'm getting into. Like I said, I don't watch TV. I haven't been keeping up with any of this. I don't really even have an idea of what's going on. Like I said, I know there was a big flood. I obviously know how it happened and the aspects of it, but I haven't been keeping up at all. So I'm just going to go put boots on the ground and see with my own two hands and my own two eyes, or see with my own two eyes, and check it out from there. And I want to, like I said, make a documentary of it and just show everybody what's going on. And who knows where I'll go from there. There's no guarantee I'll stay there. I could go anywhere. It may not be in a place that got hit by a disaster. It may, who knows what it is. But at the end of it all, I'm always going to try and have a main theme of trying to help people somewhere in some way. Of course, I want to be working too, so it can't always be that theme. But that's just what I want to try and stick with. I'd obviously like to have a little bit of freedom to hang out and do stuff. But it's just going to be an adventure. Who knows where it's going to take me. And I just have putting faith into the universe that this is all going to be all right and all going to be good. I personally am not really religious, but I try to have a good heart and just treat others the way I'd like to be treated. I think the golden rule is a great thing, and do unto others what you want done unto you. And I just try and help people as much as possible. I'm just starting a new adventure, and I don't know where it's going to take me or where I'm going to go, but I'm leaving with $431 in my pocket and probably, $20, $30 in change. And just trusting the universe and knowing it's all going to work out. I have no worries whatsoever. It's weird. Most people would be worried and stressed, and I live my life that way. Like I don't have retirement. Somebody was talking to me about having a retirement fund the other day. I have nothing. I think it might even be a little scary to depend on the system because I don't think it's going to be there. So what people might be depending on, it might not be there. So there's a flip side to that coin as well, because what if you depend on something and then you don't have it, to where I've just kind of planned on not having it the whole time and prepared as such. There's just a different mindset, and I think different than most people, but it's just, like I said, I have faith in that the universe will always work out and it'll always be okay. So I'm just rolling out and seeing what'll happen and seeing where the wind takes me. So to be fair, I do have amazing friends that can help me get home if I'm stranded. So I do have a backup plan if all else fails. I appreciate it, everybody, for keeping up and keeping along. And I really, really appreciate every single person that has donated and helped load this trailer down so I could take stuff out there. That really means a lot. I know there's a lot of people out there needing help, and you guys are just absolutely amazing. And I can't thank you enough for helping load me down and helping these people out here. So, yeah, I just appreciate everybody for keeping along. Thank you, guys. Keep posted. See where we'll go, because I have no idea what's going to happen. So please subscribe and check it out. Thanks, guys.